What is up, YouTube? That's here today. I'm back bringing you guys some more Pokemon VGC 2022 Series 12 content. We're busting out a rental team that uses my favorite restricted Pokemon, Reshiram. This team got, I think, top 20 in the last ranked season, over 1,900 points. Super solid stuff. I love everything about this team. It has Reshiram, it has screens, it has big Defiant Thundy, so you can just lead that and dumpster people that want to leave with Intimidators. It has big G-Max Rillaboom, it has the big Sub-Zacian, very well made team. There's a link to the creator who posted their full little report of this team in the description. Think about checking them out, think about dropping a follow, and if you guys have any questions about the team or want to see like the paste, that's probably posted there too. I don't actually have the paste. I just saw this team and knew that I wanted to play it because, like I said, Reshiram is my favorite restrictive Pokemon. I want to direct you guys to the question of the day, and that is, what's your favorite dragon type? I think in terms of my favorite dragon type, it's realistically probably Garchomp, but in terms of just restricted Pokemon, I do be loving me some Reshiram. I think it's such a cool mon. And the Zekrom team that you've seen me use so many times, that was originally a Reshiram when I was like, you know, building the stages of it. Remember, the initial version of that team was like a Sun variant with like Reshiram and Zard and things like that. Not Reshiram, Zekrom and Zard and Entei. And that's because I really just think that like Reshiram is amazing and I like using some of my favorite Pokemon. So I was very happy and excited to see an Assault Vest Reshiram do well in last season, and when I saw this rental code on Twitter, I just had to use it. So think about checking out the creator, think about adding this rental code to your game so you can use it yourself, add this while you can, and other than that, we're just going to hop right into the games. Wish me luck. Here we go. Tiger Kingdra Shedinja. Okay. I mean, it sounds like a really good job for Gastro. Gastro also has max hail potential, so we can break the Shedinja like that. It might be like Goggle Shedinja and the Sash might be on the Entity, but it's probably like Seeds Entity. I mean, I just think that leading Gastro is like a really good play here. Like, Gastro screens sound amazing. I think the only issue would be something like Zacian, so that means like Gastro Rilla with like a switch in into my own Thundy or something like that could be really good. We'd also lead the Thundy anticipating the Lando lead. That could be good. I don't hate Grim, though. Grim can't hit the Shedinja. We need to bring Monzager to hit Shedinja, so we need to bring Reshiram. We need to bring... Well, Thundy can't really hit it either, because it just has Airstream and... because, like, Fly can't just hit it. This is going to be hard. Yeah, Shedinja's going to make this really difficult. We know we need to bring Reshiram, but I just don't know if I want to lead with it, because it's vested as well. So we can't protect, which means we just have to eat the Max Wormwind in the mouth, which means we can tunnel them into Max Wormwinding. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, I like those three. And then we need one more Mon. I don't think Grim's that great in the back. This can be used to take away current control. I'll just bring it. I think Rilla is always a good bring. You can switch it. You can switch out for Rilla if you're really afraid of like a Spout or something. But we'll see. This is my first game with this team. I always like using cool rentals used by high-level JP players, and that's what this team is. So let's see how this team works. Shedinja's just going to make this matchup a lot harder, and the fact that like, I'm leading with a bunch of my options really check the Shedinja, it's not that great if they get taken out in the first couple turns. So Entity Kingdra, which means they're probably going to be switching out the Entity for the Kyogre, and the reason they lead like this is so I can't use Grim to punish their Kingdra, which is a really good play. I do a lot of the same things in my games when I go with like Entity switching in my weather control. It's so good. So in this situation, there's like 3 or 4 different things we can do. It's weird to see Seeds. I really do think that they're probably going to be switching, though. I guess maybe they won't switch. They don't have to. I'm just going to go for the Yawn. You definitely do target the Kingdra slot with this Yawn. And we're just going to hard switch into Zacian because they're not going to be going for the Geyser because there's a Gastro on the board. And they're probably just going to be Wormwinding into the Reshiram slot, in my opinion. I guess you could Wormwind the Gastro, but like I don't know if that's optimal. So we'll see. We will see indeedy. Get it in indeedies. So let's see if they max it all. The fact that we're switching first means we're either faster than the Entity or they're not switching, which they don't have to switch here. Especially because like they have Seeds. Like if they weren't Seeds, I could see the switch, but yeah, we'll see. Awesome, so no switch. They're probably going to be Follow Me, which means the Entity is going to get put to bed. Again, we're looking for Wormwind onto our Reshiram slot. That's why we switched the Zacian in to block that. So we'll see. You can also Wormwind the Gastro. I just don't think it KOs. Like, I really just don't think it KOs. And then we would protect Gastro, maybe not get KO'd that next turn. and then we'll probably just be okay. Follow me is awesome. We do outspeed this Kingdra right now, and you can't go for water attacks, right? So it has to be Warm Wind. Awesome. We don't even take any damage, and we stick the Yawn in the Entity. That's absolutely amazing. So let's think about what we want to do here. We can Yawn the Kingdra and go for Behemoth Blade into that slot. That's probably going to be Kyogre switching in. Like, realistically, that's probably going to be Kyogre switching in. I think I'm going to Yawn the Kingdra slot, and I think I'm just going to sub. I know it seems like a really weird-looking sub, but I don't really have any other options that I want to do. And I really kind of don't want them just switching in Shedinja on me. Like, I really just don't want that happening. So, I don't want to just throw a Behemoth Blade in that slot and have Shedinja or Kyogre switch in. Because I think it's a good switch into Shedinja in that turn. Like, both these Mons can't really punish Shedinja. So that's why we want to stick these Yawns and just play a chill game. And if you want to Worm Wind my, yeah, if you want to Worm Wind my Gastro slot, that's fine. Wow, they just stay in. So they're going to have an Asleep Entity and a Kingdra that's Yawned. That's sick. Like, that's awesome. So big subs going up. Zacian does not care about this. You might Airstream over it, but like I doubt it. Yeah, Worm Wind into Gastro is fine. It shouldn't KO. Even if you're orbed. Oh my god, that's close. What is this Gastro's EV spread if it's taken that? Oh, it's a crit. Okay. Literally never lucky. Literally unlucky right now. Zacian's attack still gets dropped through sub, which is dumb. And the orb. Okay, cool. So Kingdra is big yawned. What? Oh, they followed me again. Yeah, good play. Sorry. So they let the entity go to sleep and take the yawn there. I don't want to switch in here. I don't think it's worth it to like protect either. Like realistically, I don't think it is. I kind of wanted to save this thing to max to break the Shedinja, because like right now that means Reshiram has to do all of the heavy lifting for Shedinja. But this is your last max turn. I mean, I don't even need the Rilla. Like realistically, Rilla-eistically, I don't even need it here. Switch in the Rilla and just go for a Behemoth Blade on that slot. And what am I going to do? That was a good play. That was a good crit from them. So they're definitely switching out. Oh, switching out Kingdra for Shedinja to block Play Rough. Not bad. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Cool. Yeah, we have the right Mons. I really want to preserve this Gastro, though. Like, I'm not kidding. I think that this game's going to be won by us going for a max Hailstorm on the not Shedinja. Like, that's probably going to be how we win the game, I think. And we'll see, though. Big damage here. We could also just hard switch in Reshiram or something, I think. Yeah, the fact that we're not getting KOs here is actually good for us, because like their board's like super weak, and Entity has to be asleep this turn. So we can KO the Entity if we feel like it. I don't even know if that's what we want to do. I wish we had knockoff. We might actually scare them away with like a potential knockoff move here. Can I max? G-Max Drum Solo. That's the 160 base move, right? Awesome! Yes! I didn't even think that this would have this. Yo, I'm doing it. What a good player alert. The right play, I would say, do we want to nuke the Shedinja slot or just double into the Entity to break through Protect if they wake up Protect? I think you go into the Entity slot here. You just double into it because it would redirect into KOing or breaking the Shedinja Sash. And then like, what do you do with Kingdra Ogre in the back for some max Rilla? Like if you also switch in your Rilla here, you're gonna lose it. Same thing for your Zacian. Not bad. I still would not mind to see the ally switch. So no, you didn't even bring Kyogre. That's nutty. You know, else is nutty big Rilla. Pretty crazy. So let's see. Again, I want to get the ally switch. Like Shedinja's such a pain. Let's go. Yeah, you don't really like need max or care about max at all in this matchup. Now I don't even need to keep my Gastro alive anymore, realistically. So we're gonna chip their Zacian super hard. So cool. No ally switch. It is what it is, but it's not the end of the world. I wonder if they're just going for like a Will-O-Wisp in my Rilla. That's a lot from an intimidated Zacian. I mean, we've been worm-winded, so let's see. Drum Solo. Han Solo. Oh my goodness, Rilla, chill out. That's not even a crit, bro. The Miracle Seed. What Zacian? I don't even see a Zacian. I don't even see Zacian. Poltergeist, not bad. So that's probably gonna break my sub. You could send it your Entity regain train control. You could send it your Kingdra, and you broke my sub, but like about to break your life. Yeah, I think we're in a good spot here. G-Max Drum Solo. Yeah, we just target the Shedinja for the rest of the game, I think. And we'll probably be alright. I can't believe that killed that Zacian. That's so nutty. Cool, Kingdra's fine. We can actually just protect Zacian for a turn. We can even switch out Zacian for Gastro, I think. Your only out here is realistically to like confuse my Rilla with like a Hurricane. But like, what do we need this thing to do? We don't need Zacian to do anything. I'm gonna switch in the Gastro just because like it really doesn't matter. Because it would also just give us a free switch into Reshiram, which has a big pin here. But yeah, you have to go for like a raw Hurricane into my Rilla, and it shouldn't do that much damage. And even if you protect Shedinja, we're in a good spot. That's a good switch. So we're probably going to be able to KO the Entity here, and then we have a board of like potential Reshiram Rilla that can just... I think we actually just probably would save the Reshiram in the back to deal with the Shedinja. Bounce. Okay. It's Physical Kingdra. Okay. Physical Kingdra is kind of nutty. Yeah, we take those though. Like, we don't even want to mess with that. So you're going to bounce, land on my Rilla. They're just trying to wait out my max turns. So good play for them. We can yawn whoever we feel like though. Gastro is going to... Oh, I got a lefties tick. Shedinja can probably KO the Gastro here. Let's think about this. You are going to bounce, and that won't do enough to my Rilla at all. I mean, I could probably just KO your Kingdra right now. Do I care more? It doesn't really matter as long as we get a KO on something. Yeah, so I'm just going to go into the Kingdra slot, I think. Oh, Kingdra's still at full. I won't KO it. Yeah, let's just G-Max Drum Solo into the Shedinja then. And go for just a yawn into the Kingdra slot. Like, if it works, it works. If you want to KO whatever slot you want to KO, that's fine. I just want to break the Shedinja Sash. Ally switch. So cool. We'll be hitting the Kingdra slot with this. Physical Kingdra's a little bit dicey. But, like, this also means that I get a yawn off into the Shedinja, which means it's going to turn off Ally Switch in a couple turns. Which is great. If I still had Terrain, I'd say this kills Kingdra, but I know that it doesn't. Oh my god. Rilla! 160 base power! No Terrain? Like, oh my gosh, this Miracle Seed. This Rillaboom is actually, no lie, the best Pokemon I've ever seen in my life. Remember maybe like a week ago when I used a rental team, I was like, they didn't give me a G-Max Rilla. They just gave me regular Rilla, and they forgot to use the G-Max Soup. This is why you use the G-Max Soup. It's busted. It's so good. Cool, so all we need to realistically do is just switch in Reshiram. And then Reshiram just Turbo Blade beat down. Might as well just protect. And then we basically just win. Shedinja's a really, really hard mon to deal with. But I'm pretty sure we gonna get it. Even if you crit me, you go to bed this turn. So, like a Poltergeist crit wouldn't kill our Reshiram. So let's see what they want to do. Poltergeist. Into the Gastro, we take those. Good night, good fight. And again, we don't even have to go for anything like super cheeky. We don't even have to go for like a turbo, or what? Not Turbo Blaze. We don't even have to go for a Blue Flare. We don't need super effective attacks. The Earth Power breaks through the Wonder Guard with Turbo Blaze. And so there's nothing they can realistically do here, so it doesn't really matter. We don't want to waste our Yawn PP. Doesn't really matter what moves we use. We're just going to clock Sash this turn, then we win. Cool. Battle is canceled. Wins up! Game secured by a mixture of, G-Max, Rillaboom, and Reshiram. What a cool team. Zacian, Zard, Umbreon. I like the Umbreon tech there. This is going to be harder to use Reshiram than I'd like, probably. Groudon is an issue. I think you just have to screens the Groudon. Like, put up the Reflect and try and just pop it. But then we just get fake outed by their Incin. So if they were to, like, Incin Groudon, we would probably... We could open up Gastro, but that would lose to Zard. Hard matchup. Really, really hard matchup, I would say. I think we actually have to bring the Rilla in the back to check that Groudon, which, like, bringing Rilla versus this is scary AF. I think you do lead big Reshiram, though. I think Reshiram's a good lead. I do think Reshiram Thundies probably are a lead. If they lead incorrectly, Thundy just pins the Zard. And then we can switch out Reshiram into Rilla to block the P-Blades and get the pin on the Groudon. So that's the plan, and our last mon is our Zacian. So that's our best bet, I think. So hopefully we can get this. Thundies are really good lead. but I think Thundy's just hard to use. Thundy's just hard to use in a lot of matchups if it doesn't have the right teammates. You know, I normally like pairing Thundy with like Shadow Rider, and obviously that wouldn't be great versus this because they have like Incin and Umbreon, so it's not that we need Shadow Rider, but you normally like pairing Thundy with something that can't be fake outed. So if they were to lead a fake out user, you have 2 Mons that just roll them over, right? So either like a Ghost type or an Inner Focus user or something. So they could just like fake out my Reshiram here, which is bad. Awesome, this is totally fine. I wonder if they're going to switch out the Zard for Groudon. It's a good question. Something is switching out for Groudon here. It's either going to be Zacian switching out for Groudon, or it's going to be Zard. And it's really hard to tell which one it's going to be. If I catch the Groudon on the switch-in, I win the game. Because they can't max it. And then they have to max their Zard, and if they have to max their Zard, we win with our Thundy in the back. I think I'm going to max Flare your Zard. I think the Zard's switching out for Groudon, because they want to block the electric attack. And if, like I said, if I do that, the game is over. I'm going to switch in my Rilla in case you do something weird. In case you switch out the Zacian for Groudon, that way I can still pin it with a fake out. Like if we want to max your Zard. You shouldn't even be wanting to max your Zard in this situation, like realistically. Oh, the fact that they didn't switch is actually just bad. Like what? Okay, wait, we haven't... Well, they didn't switch the Zacian out. They could be still switching their Zard. Show me the Zard switch out. Show me the Zard switch out. Crap, we lose. That's game. They really just popped that. I could have just won the game. If I literally just maxed my Thundy and hit their Zard, we win the game. Because you just one-shot their Zard with Life Orb Thundy and then one-shot their Zacian. But, like, the thing is that loses if you switch out for Groudon and then start chunking me with your Zacian. That's so unfortunate, man. Oh well. We're going to lose the Rilla for free. I guess we're going to be able to, like, pin their Zard next turn, because, like, Wild Charge... I guess they might be Airstreaming, but, again, would you be Airstreaming into my Reshiram? That won't do anything. I disagree with this whole play. Okay. It's fine. This is still going to do a lot. I just wish that there was a Sun Boost. You're sticking a Wildfire. It's not like it's even doing that much to my team. Sub Zacian. Okay. Cool. I'm not taking Zacian damage. That's great. Wildfire into Rilla, right? Oh my god, what a fucking play. I mean, it doesn't even do that much. I have a fire type, so it's like, and you crit, Lamau. The Thundy would have just killed that thing. I don't think it's like Lockenberry. It's Orb, yeah, he would be super dead. It's fine. Is there anything I can do in this situation? Set the solar power for you, you're welcome. We need to go with our Thundy and probably go for a Fly, I think. I wonder if, like, so actually we go for the KO on their Zard. No, we don't. We actually can ignore that for the rest of the game. Might as well just go for a Quake into the Zacian. It'll probably still KO it. I wonder if they're going to protect. I don't need the Spadef boosts, but, like, I'll take it. Just so we can ignore the Zard for the whole remainder of the game. We're going to Fly this turn into the Zard, and then next turn we're going to double into the Zard. No protect Zacian. Awesome, that's fine. Oof, still a lot, but it's fine. So Fly here to void the big damage into our Thundy. Wildfire blocked, yes, yes, yes. And then next turn we're going to double into the Zard. Maybe. Because I think the Zacian's probably going to do something. You know, we just take a free KO on your sub. Yeah, this is still such a really hard situation for me to be in. I know you have a Groudon in the back. That's what makes this really difficult, is you have that Groudon, and I'm going to be running out of max turns. I'm going to have to dodge a P-Blades at some point. Unless, like, you misplay. I can take out your Zard this turn. I actually just want to ignore the Zard. Forever, actually. You just always ignore the Zard, I think. Because, like, we have a Spadef boost on ourselves as Reshiram. We can just ignore the Zard and let it tick out till, like, Sun. You gotta go after the Zacian. You gotta hope that this Zacian, like, just goes for the Sacred Sword. A Protect we'd still do a lot of damage through Protect too, believe it or not. Oh, they might even just switch in their Groudon or something. Yeah, good play from them. Like, that's so smart. We missed our fly anyways, so we couldn't have doubled into the Zard. Never lucky, Thundy. I can't believe they just did that. I really can't believe they tried to quick just go max Zard. Because Life Orb Thundy KOs every time. Life Orb Thundy to Oko. I mean, technically, this isn't the worst case scenario for me. Because, like, look at how much damage that does. That's a lot. We just have to dodge our P-Blades. I'm pretty sure that's just our only win condition is dodging P-Blades. What really sucks is that fly didn't hit as well, because it would have put the Zard within range for Behemoth Blade. Zard actually is still within range for Behemoth Blade. Yeah, it still is. Okay. So the question is, like, since this guy was bad enough to not realize he was dead, does he realize now that I can KO him? I wish I had Heat Wave. I'm actually just gonna go for a Blue Flare into the Zacian. I think you have to, and I think you have to just go for the Behemoth Blade on the Zard. If the Zard had like 20% damage, oh, so if you switch in your Groudon, I got shots to win this game right now. I'll tell you right now. God damn it. Never lucky. Now we can't kill Zard because we're intimidated. So Groudon's his last Mon. Zard's gonna protect. Okay, cool. That's okay. I'd still like to hit this a lot. So let's think about our win conditions here. Because this still does a crap ton of damage. Yeah, Earth Power will KO there next turn. Unless there's Shuka Berry. Actually, yeah, Earth Power should still KO. We protect. Yeah, we don't have to care about your Zard, like, at all, I don't think. So we can protect Zacian. Earth Power that slot. And we have to dodge Groudon. That's basically our only win condition is dodging Groudon. They might fake out my Reshiram here, which would allow me to. No, you have to protect. I have to. I can play this correctly. I don't care if you fake out Reshiram. Yeah, I have to do that. Ancient Power. Can you not get a +1 special? Or can you not get a +1? Please? 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 Awesome. It is Shuka. Okay, that's fine. It's okay. Sunlight fades. Zard's KO'able by our Zacian here. And then I can KO the Incin with an Earth Power. I'm pretty sure I KO with Earth Power from here. I'm thinking of like a sub play though. No. It's alright. Let's go for the double KO. We're gonna have to either crit the Groudon or the Groudon's gonna have to dodge. I'm pretty sure we can one-shot the Groudon with a Blue Flare, realistically. They know we have Protect Zacian, and so they might be reading us next turn, going for like a Protect Zacian. We're gonna try and sub that turn. Whoa, okay. Switching in. You're gonna lose your Zacian almost? Yeah, you're gonna lose your Zacian here, so we take those. Zard can totally protect. That Mon is not doing you any favors anymore in this matchup. So, like, go nuts. Cool. You're just gonna lose the Zard and your Zacian, and then you get a board of Incineroar Groudon. Okay. Yeah, I just have to dodge P-Blades. Like, that's literally what the game comes down to. I have to dodge P-Blades. I might have to dodge it twice now because you can fake out my Reshiram. Realistically, you need to be fake outing my Reshiram. I think I'm going to try to get the crit, though, with Behemoth Blade into the Groudon. I think a Behemoth Blade crit would KO a more aggressive Groudon. They might even have Groudon, realistically. They definitely should. There's another second Intimidate. Sacred Sword will still KO from there. Umbreon! Oh my goodness! Bro! Where's your Groudon? What? Yeah, EP will still KO from here. I don't care if we eat a Snarl. We're just gonna pop a sub versus that Umbreon and probably win the game. Because we just blocked the Yawn. You can totally like fake out Yawn my Reshiram, but you'll never be able to break my Zacian because you intimidated it too much to make it so Foul Play doesn't break my sub. Yeah, it's fine. EP kills it next turn. Incineroar should not have Protect. This is where you save the sub tech. I can't believe we're gonna win this game. I mean, it makes sense why they didn't switch out for Groudon. They didn't freaking bring it. Right there. Ban your existence, sub Zacian. You guys like, this guy's like, no! This should still KO. Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna hit one blue flare into that Umbreon and just melt it. It doesn't matter if you want to go for what is it? If you want to go for Snarls, it'll go through the sub because it's a sound-based move, which for some reason Yawn's not. And so, but you will never be able to realistically break me. Blue flare and Sacred Swordies. I guess your play is to like Foul Play out versus my Reshiram, but like I think that it's gonna be a 3-shot, maybe a 2-shot. You're stabbed. We'll see how much damage Sacred Sword does. I'm at -2. Well, actually, I'm only at -1. I'm a freaking Zacian, bros. Rocky Helmet? Nope. Awesome. That's one turn sleep on Reshiram. Foul Play into... Oh, yeah, that's not it. It shouldn't break. Yeah, because, like, you intimidated me too much. If I was unintimidated, you'd be able to break that. But, shoutouts to Intimidate. We're going to get this win. Oh, my gosh. Eventually, I'll wake up, right? And I can always just resub as well. One wake up blue flare and we get the game, basically. Because that Umbreon's bulky, but it's not going to be bulky enough, I don't think. Yep. Just got to buy time for Reshiram. Reshiram, wake up! Let's go! Blue flare! Let's go! Oh, yeah. Feels blue flare, man. Feels Reshiram out here. This team makes miracles happen. What can I say? Literally, I got put so far behind, and I missed that fly, and we came back and we won. We do be loving to see that, guys. Try out this rental team for yourself. There's a link to the creator in the description of this video. So hopefully you guys like this. Everything about this team just kind of clicked. I guess I got a little bit lucky with like a 1-turn sleep there. I hit both my blue flares, but think about like the first game. Like the Rilla, so good. The Reshiram, so good. The sub Zacian, like you can tell like this is what a well-oiled team looks like. Even if you misplay and are learning how to play the team for the first time, you can kind of get bailed out by the fact this team has good EV spreads, it hits its right speed tiers, and it does a lot of the heavy lifting for you. So that's basically it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to answer the question of the day and tell me what your favorite dragon type is. I told you guys at the beginning, my favorite restricted Pokemon is Reshiram. My favorite dragon's probably realistically Garchomp. But in terms of just like restricted dragons, it's definitely Reshiram. So yeah, try out the rental team. And other than that, peace out, and I'll see you guys next time.